Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Obey Vacant, and today I just kind of want to talk about Skate and its current, kind of where it's at and where it's going to be going. So not too long ago, they had an event called the 7-Ply Maple event, I think is what they called it. And since then, they have a new park, which is pretty fucking dope. Now, with the 7-Ply Maple event, they of course have new cosmetics and new challenges and whatnot to, give the players, Um, and this is a Thanksgiving event. Um, for those of you that aren't aware, uh, there's like pies on the map. It's really weird. It's really weird. You get a you get a free T-shirt or a free I guess long sleeve shirt. And if we go over to the shop here, I'll kind of show you guys what we got going on. Um, as I wait for it to update, they have new van stuff, which is, I mean, it's kind of cool. But like realistically, who's gonna be using the slip-on costume? I mean, yeah, some of these cosmetics are like absolutely like ridiculous. But I mean, at the same time, like they're throwing in free stuff. Now this is some of the 7-Ply Maple stuff. You get a beanie, a sweatshirt, what looks like a pair of shoes, a skateboard deck, and what looks like one of those little profile picture card things, right? And they have a new currency called wooden nickels, which is what you use to unlock cosmetics throughout the event, which are down here. So looking at the stuff that you get from the event, right? You get a baseball cap, some T-shirts, some boards, what looks like banners, pictures, just the basic stuff that you would expect from an event. Yeah, there's really nothing notable on this part of the like the skateboard part of the shop, or like the skater part, I guess. There's really nothing notable really there. Nothing that I would like really, grab. Yeah, this emo just kind of makes you look like you're fucking insane. Um, the board art, really the only thing that's worth it in this section would definitely be that skateboard deck. I think that skateboard deck looks pretty alright. Alright, so in terms of like the event and how you earn that the new wood and nickel currencies are through your tasks, like your weekly challenges. I tried to look on the map, see if there was like any challenges like at the community parks, but I think the only way to get that currency is through the challenges and whatnot. Yeah, but this is that new community park, like with Maple Harvest and whatnot, and you have like you'll see like what looks like apple pies or cherry pies kind of spread throughout the map, which is kind of funny. The park itself isn't really that skatable. If I'm gonna be honest, it's really not. It's not that good. The community parks aren't really. I mean, they look great. Like to the eye, they look really good. It's just like the whole like skater, like the skatable factor, and like I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. There are leaf piles everywhere. There's there's some there's some cosmetic changes that they're making. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much about it for like the whole like 7-Ply Maple event thing. All right, so now that we've covered some of the stuff that's like currently in the game, I kind of want to talk about like features that are going to be like, coming to the game, stuff that they've announced on Twitter and whatnot. Um, they're doing another graphical overhaul, making things look a little better. Um, One thing that I wish that they would like change in terms of like the visuals, because right now I don't think the visuals are all that terrible in terms of like the way that the world looks. Um, I do think that they should. Well, that they are going to be changing the look of the skater to be more detailed, which is really really good. I'm really happy to hear that they're making that step to try and step away from like the Fortnite things and really like hone in on the core skateboard culture, I guess you could say. um but Also, if you skate around, I know a lot of people probably don't notice it because it's like you're skating around, you're trying to hit lines, you're really not focused on the way that certain things look. Um, but like let's say you're skating around, right? And you look at a tree or you look at a bush, they the contrast is absolutely insane between so the game itself doesn't look terrible, right? But then you get to like the trees and like the grass and the bushes, and they look awful compared to the rest of the game. Now, I don't know if they're gonna be changing that. I don't know if they're gonna be fixing any of that. I hope they do. But yeah, that's just something that I've kind of noticed skating around is the look of like the foliage and whatnot. I don't know if that's gonna be like updated or anything like that. So after looking at like their Twitter posts and whatnot, about the whole graphical overhaul that they're gonna be doing, um, they are gonna be changing the foliage a little bit, which I'm gonna show you guys right here in a sec. And I'm just gonna let you guys I guess in the comments compare and contrast like what things look like now versus what they're gonna be changing in the next season of the game. Along with that, I'm also gonna show you guys the contrast between what the skater looks like now versus what they're planning on doing with it. So yeah, I'll let you guys look at this and see what you guys think. So yeah, that's what the world is going to be looking like. I do like the added details of like the cracks in the road and everything, and the foliage does look a little different. So hopefully it flows better in game. Now I'm gonna show you guys what they're planning on doing with the character model. So after looking at the character models, they're like really like subtle changes, but they are adding a little bit more detail and more texture. Um, it's really like they're like really minuscule changes, but they're working on it. And here's some footage of what the trees look like. It looks so odd. Um, and I'm gonna go and kind of go into free cam and show you guys real quick what this looks like because it if you're really paying attention, it could really throw you off. Now, one thing that I will say that I have noticed is that it took me a significantly like less amount of time to load into the game. So I feel like I don't know if my PC was just like being like really good this time or if they like during the 7 Ply Maple update they like fixed some of the optimization issues on PC. Um yeah, you guys can let me know in the comment section below if you guys are having any issues with the performance. But yeah, right now, after the 7 play update, it's everything seems to be working pretty smooth. To kind of end this video off, I'm gonna be going over through some things that you guys can be expecting on December 2nd of 2025, for the season 2 update. So I'm gonna go through the list here. Just I'm just gonna go through the list. We can expect new co-op game modes, 2 new seasonal events, which I'm assuming are gonna be that 7 play and the a Christmas event, of course. We can be expecting like party voice chat, which I mean that in and of itself is kind of insane that we're getting it this late into the early access, but at least we're getting it. Um, we're gonna we're gonna be getting like new tricks and whatnot, impossibles, and improved ham plants, which I'm pretty sure are like the different ham plant variations that you can do. And one of the biggest ones, as a content creator, is improvements to the replay editor. Now, as a content creator, this is massive. The replay editor improvement, that's really massive to hear that we're going to be getting that here pretty soon. Um but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and want like more update videos about the game, then please do leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. You can turn on bell notifications to get notified when I upload videos like this. Also comment down below your thoughts on all the new stuff that they're going to be adding and all the stuff that they've recently added, because I really want to hear your guys' opinions on like where you think this game is gonna be going and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's been Obey Vacant, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.